So before we head into Diamond City, I would like to take a look at the perks that I would like to get. There were two that I said that I was really interested in getting, one of which is Locksmith, as advanced locks have been popping up, not very often, but they've been popping up enough that it's an idea to think about it. The other thing that I was interested in looking at was down here, Scrapper. This will allow us to salvage screws, aluminum, and copper when scrapping weapons and armor. Something that I noticed people talking about on Twitter, just from being on Twitter, and a lot of people that I follow play this game. They were saying screws are very difficult to come by for some reason. Maybe it's not for some other people, maybe people got lucky, but this would allow us to at least scrap weapons and armor, and be able to gather more screws and aluminum. And I noticed aluminum I'm actually running low on as well. And then when we get it up to a higher level, we can get circuitry, nuclear material, fiber optics as well. So I think that's a good one. We're currently not going to be scrapping a whole lot right now. Locksmith is probably the better one to go with at the moment, because we could run into an advanced lock at any time. So I think that's the good one to go with for now. And then later we will grab Scrapper when it becomes more pertinent.
Move along.
Alright, I'm going in.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. I can wait all day, Danny. Open up. You want into Diamond City, right?
Yeah.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Yeah, that's Yuri Lowenthal.
Quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
I don't know if I want to get in on a lie, though.
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
Alright. I kind of don't like that a lot of the options just end dialogue. I kind of wish I could...
Who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Well, I like the newspaper. Also, I'm a lawyer. I imagine...
What, no comment?
No, I don't.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material.
Why do you look like
Welcome
Sullivan from
to the
Uncharted?
Great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
What are you two arguing about anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I am looking for
Just
something.
looking for something.
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
A boy.
An infant boy. Kidnapped.
Did you say kidnapped? Well, McDonough, Diamond City Security gonna investigate this? How about all the other kidnapping reports you've been
Don't
reading?
listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
I like you, Piper. You're feisty. You got a cool outfit too. You got that red image going. Who are you?
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about.
Oh, hey, Yuri.
Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first one Piper pulled into a heap of trouble they weren't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
Oh well, at least he forgave me.
Hey.
Hey, dude. You smoking? I got some cigarettes for you. If you want some.
Head on inside.
Okay. We're gonna go inside now. To Diamond City. The green jewel. Oh, that looks friggin' sweet. Look at that. I mean, it's just saw blades put onto a bat, but hot damn. Actually, it would do damage because you're basically putting the force of a bat onto two fairly sharp objects. But those saw blades didn't look that sharpened down. But anyway, oh man. This is cool.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
I'm getting
Well,
some.
the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
A free paper? Sounds like quality.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, lady? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
The Synthetic Truth.
All about it.
I imagine it's in miscellaneous. Can I inspect it? It's actually just a roll of paper. Does not do anything. Oh, there we go. October 2287, The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takashi's programmed Japanese to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful, the ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experience of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghouls residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonoghue's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there's one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening, respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. "Oh, I was there all right. Sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? Let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west somewhere. Didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't." Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. "We'd been drinking and carrying on, must have been the 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. Seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant. And then his cheek started twitching, kind of funny. And I remember watching him clear as if it had been just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that." What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans, synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy. He lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of the... Yes, that was a truck outside the window that I have to keep open because it gets too hot in here. Oh, boy. I tell you, California, mid-falls. Oh, they're shitty as all hell. Plastic and metal. This was one of them early synths, you see. We realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now. Among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth, known as Mr. Carter, went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test their combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek. It was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What matters was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night. In the same spot that Mr. Carter, the synth, went haywire and mercilessly killed several people, after spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Ah, I think I know what Piper's getting at now.
Are you next?
She thinks McDonoghue's a synth. That's an interesting idea. There's the other synthetic truth. I'm not gonna... Synthetic truth. Synthetic truth. Everywhere. Synthetic truth. Hey.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his. Her and her perfect hair.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor's secretary? Come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
Huh.
Hi.
If you're looking for a haircut, the salon's open in the morning.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to be here. I didn't mean to bother you.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
You got it. Oh man, look at these. These wax figures. Hey dude. Oh, you're a resident.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Yes?
I will take one noodle cup. Except. Oh man, that's Takahashi? That's sweet. Oh, that's Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall, if you want a history lesson.
Well, I'm fine. Look at all these little, like, mini markers that I'm getting. Imagine this is... okay.
24-hour service. Only at Diamond City Surplus.
Ah.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
I imagine that's because you're a robot.
What do you sell here?
Everything, Mum. Miss Myrna prizes herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth. We also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person. And we're open 24 hours a day.
Sweet.
Sure. Let's take a look.
The highest quality available.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna sell you some stuff for you. I use those, I use that. So I'm gonna take that. I have a bandit line. Actually, not look at these yet. I kinda like some of my, you get 2 of these. 12. 40 heavy pistol. I just need to roll some stuff. The short hunting rifle, I might want to keep that because I love the long hunting rifle. You want to take that. That's my original one. 40 heavy pistol, I'll take that. I cast this original one, had a lot of the magazine, which I like. The low side light hunting rifle, low side heavy hunting rifle. One of these items up here, I don't get those, I don't have. Here's some weapons, I don't really care about you. Oh, wasteland chest piece. That's valued at 936. Can I inspect it? Oh, it's just a... That looks good, like, seems like it's really good armor. Seems happy good. I'm going to sell the underpads. I'm gonna keep that. Or the right leg, or the left arm, leather arm, some basic stuff. Rear arm. Stamp take that. Temporary rear arm, take that. Rear arm. I kind of sell these as well. I kind of look at the power armor stuff, and these aren't really that great. They do make the power armor look different, but they're not that good. So I think really power armor stuff. Probably give them from my as well. I'll take that. I'll keep that. I'll change it. I'll keep it just in case it wants to candy or something. Junk. Okay, take my... Not accident, I like that. My cigarettes. Pretty more money. I'm getting 368, so I need to buy something, or I'm going to be losing out on money, which isn't fucking lead. What junk do you have? Aluminum. Oh man. I'll take that. Accident would be nice. Fertilizer would also be very good. I'm mostly looking for gear. Definitely that. Adhesive is always nice. Okay, this is a first for me. This is a serious first. This is actually a very serious first for me. I have never, ever bought junk from a vendor. Shit, adhesive. Oh, that's good. I'm kind of not in the slot to do that right now. Which ammo do I have? I have 57 rounds. I think more 10 millimeters, I think. What's my gun? No, the 10 millimeter guy. I guess I can I'm not going to use it. I'm going to press this for. I'm just going to get 10 millimeter rounds, because I need more of those. That's a lot. I would like more shotgun shells as well. You know what? Take that. Take that. I'll keep those just for the community to see them. So these seem interesting. They might be good. I have nothing here. I need the shotgun rifle. I have these two. I want to use this to salvage this all. So, go. You're wait, really? Really? I still grab this up. I need to look at that. Maybe. Okay. I'll take this one. Take that. I don't get all my armor, but some of the ways now. I still lost it though. I don't know why. I still about this too. I don't. These wait. Oh, those are my mods. Like, anyways. What? You don't actual mods. Jesus, what do I do? You don't take this accident. Probably enough. You know? I go wait. That was weird. Okay. That's workbench. Okay, I can get this now. Okay, so you are. Bayonet. Can I change you into a... I can't change you to everything, I don't have shit. You already have bayonet. I'm gonna start you. Wow, this is giving me a whole lot. I thought scrapping some of the stuff would give me, like, ore from it, but I guess because I don't have the... I'm gonna wait until I get the scrapper thing. Probably a good idea. I imagine those would be... It would be bad to steal that. That's security. You know what? I'm gonna go to Valentine. Hey!
Sometimes you gotta wonder. Does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You're full of it, and that kind of talk is gonna get you snatched up by the synths.
You read the paper? Damn synths. Hiding among us.
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing.
God, you look so cool with that chain collar. Valentine Detective Agency. Here we go.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Are you Nick Valentine?
His ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
What?
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing. Well, that's what I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
Oh, crap.
Picture on milk carton time?
If only it was that simple, right? Nick disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'm not gonna ask for money. That's shitty.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Ah, he's a private eye. He's that kind of private eye. All right. Well, you got yourself a deal, sugar. I'll find you a dick. I'll find you a dick no matter the cost. I swear to you that. All right. So we have Unlikely Valentine. Find Nick Valentine. Oh, is it morning? It's turning morning. Hey.
Don't move, synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
Hold on.
Put the gun down now.
He's
Hold
a
on.
synth. He'll kill us all.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Oh!
Okay, Show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City.
pulled a gun
Hear
on
me? Just you folks
My
and
own
your
brother.
damn paranoia.
Hey, who hasn't engaged in a little friendly attempted fratricide in their life?
I'm not a synth. I told them I kept.
I don't think he gave a shit about my sarcastic remark.
Listen to me? I need a minute.
need
I
you to
understand.
Step away, Scaver.
Scaver?
I understand, officer. I just want to know what happened.
What, you didn't hear the shouting? Guy pulls a gun on his own brother, thinking he's a synth. It's that newspaper's fault. Got people all riled up, thinking their own family might be replaced by machines. Look, I'm sorry you got caught up in all this, but it's over, okay? Just go about your business like nothing happened. Better that way.
What's everyone still standing around for? Go
Can I-
back to your own damn business.
Mind if I come in here? Okay.
Kyle.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. But I have business to take care of. Are you a doctor?
Doctor.
A new patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
No. I,
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia, yeah. We better clean you up.
here you go, 40 caps. Give me the rat away. Finally.
Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No thanks.
We're done.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
You got it. I understand that. Dr. Sassoon. I feel like that's a reference. Feel like that's a reference to The Simpsons. But I don't watch The Simpsons, so I might be talking out of my ass. You make meat? So I go to the hair salon. They have, I wonder if they have...
John.
Around here, we call your haircut the Scav Special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here.
Sure.
All right.
Let's get to it. Just sit in the chair.
Oh, well. Now I have to. I'll take a look around, and if I find anything interesting, you'll see it. I didn't find anything. It's the same haircuts. I would think that they would at least, like, try to make different haircuts, depending on where you go. Like, maybe there's guys that have different stuff. But I just wasted pretty much 15 caps. Oh. I'm dumb. Up and away, dog meat is gone. But he will teleport to me now. Maybe. No, he's still hanging out down there. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
2,000 caps?
Let me think it over.
Take all the time you need.
Bye. Hey, dude. No, I do need to go in here, though. And I need to go up. Well, or maybe we're going down. I don't know. What do you think, teleporting dog? How's it going? How's it going? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to hear that music outside that tells me that this is like the... Jesus Christ, you guys hear that? Oh my god. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what's happening, but for some reason this street has gotten very popular, and I live in the middle of a residential area. It's not like, we're not like right next. I'm not living on a important street. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh. Back out here.
I'm just the gate guard. If you need anything, you need to talk to the mayor.
You're Sullivan, right?
Gotta keep watch on the gate.
Okay.
Head on inside.
Wait, where am I going? Oh! I'm going outside of Diamond City. Okay.